हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू कॉग्निसॉल्वर। सो या हमने अपने लास्ट वीडियो में नैव बार वाला सेक्शन कंप्लीट कर लिया था, राइट। तो बेसिकली हम लोग कर क्या रहे हैं कि हमने हमारी जो वेब डेवलपमेंट की सीरीज़ थी जिसमें हमने फ्रंट एंड वाला पार्ट कंप्लीट कर लिया था, राइट। सो अब हम उसका कैपस्टोन कर रहे हैं। तो उस कैपस्टोन में हम लोग बेसिकली ये प्रोजेक्ट बना रहे हैं, दैट इज़ फलवाला.com। इट्स एन ऑनलाइन फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल मार्केट काइंड ऑफ थिंग। ठीक है, तो हम लोग ऐसा कुछ बनाएंगे जिसमें से नैव बार वाला जो पार्ट है ये हमने लास्ट वीडियो में कंप्लीट कर लिया था। सो यू कैन गो इजीली टू दी ऑल नैव लिंक्स, और बहुत अच्छा सा ट्रांजिशन हमें देखने को मिल रहा है यहाँ पे, जो कि बहुत कूल दिख रहा है, राइट। अब इस वाले वीडियो में हम लोग बेसिकली ये होम सेक्शन या फिर जो हीरो सेक्शन होता है, करेक्ट, हम लोग वो बनाएंगे। बेसिकली एक बैकग्राउंड इमेज रहेगी और एक बटन और कुछ टेक्स्ट। तो चलिए बनाते हैं उसको। तो उसके लिए सबसे पहले हम लोग चले जाएंगे अपने VS कोड में। ओके, सो ये था हमारा कोड। सो दिस वन फॉर हेडर। सो हेडर के अंदर हमने बेसिकली नैव डाला था, तो ये हेडर सेक्शन क्लोज कर देंगे। एक नया सेक्शन बनाएंगे, होम। एंड व्हाट इज सेक्शन? इफ यू गाइस डोंट नो, प्लीज वॉच आवर सिमेंटिक एलिमेंट्स वीडियोस। ओके, वहाँ पे अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है। तो एक सेक्शन बनाऊंगा मैं, इस सेक्शन की मैं आईडी दूंगा एक, बिकॉज आईडी देने से क्या होगा मैं थोड़ी देर में बताता हूँ आपको। जस्ट मैं ये लिख लूँ, ठीक है। सेक्शन की आईडी दे दी होम। इसके अंदर रहेगा एक कंटेनर, परफेक्ट, ठीक है। तो मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि यू नो आईडी देने से क्या होगा। तो आईडी देने से होगा क्या कि जैसे मैं आवर प्रोडक्ट पे क्लिक करता हूँ, तो इस आवर प्रोडक्ट वाले सेक्शन पे आप मूव कर जाओगे। आप पेज चेंज नहीं कर रहे हो, चेक करना। जैसे मैं कोई लिंक क्लिक करूँगा आपका पेज रिलोड नहीं होगा, ठीक है। एंड वी आर डूइंग इट इन प्योर HTML CSS। तो बेसिकली हम लोग उसी पेज पर हैं, बस अलग सेक्शन में मूव कर रहे हैं। तो वो आईडी के थ्रू हम लोग कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। तो हम लोग का जो एंकर टैग होता है उसमें हम लोग href की जगह पे इस आईडी को पास कर देंगे। तो जैसे क्लिक करेंगे तो पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन पे हम लोग मूव कर जाएंगे। करेक्ट है, समझ में आ गया? तो बेसिकली हम लोग वही यहाँ से हम लोग वही अचीव करना चाहते हैं, बाय गिविंग ईच सेक्शन अ आईडी, एंड आईडी शुड बी यूनिक। परफेक्ट। सो इस कंटेनर के अंदर लेट्स सी व्हाट वी हैव दिस होल कंटेनर, जिसके पास एक बैकग्राउंड इमेज है। देन देयर इज दिस टेक्स्ट बॉक्स, okay, and then there is this button. So let's create the HTML for that. So we'll have a text box, correct. Now under this text box we'll have a paragraph tag. Here I'll write fruits and vegetable, although you can see only fruits images there. You can add vegetables images if you want, okay. It's all up to your customizations, right? Okay, little typo here. So fruits and vegetables, perfect. Then we'll have a button which we will insert inside an anchor tag, so that it will get us to that particular section of the page. So a button will be written as about us, and obviously in href we'll give the ID of about us section. So for now we don't have this about us section created yet, but we'll create in the future. So for that reference we'll give a ID of that here, okay. So when we're giving a ID in href attribute for anchor tags, specify it with a pound symbol, preceding pound symbol, okay. Then only it will work. Perfect. So we have our home section HTML. Let's see how it looks. You can't see anything here, but you can see this fruits and vegetables written over here. About us button is here, okay. So we have to style it a bit so that it looks like this, okay. So yeah, let's go and style it. Okay, so for this home section we're gonna have a separate CSS file, as we will having for all other sections as discussed earlier in this course, so that the code will be modular and easy to maintain and easy to understand as well, right. So let's create a new CSS file here. I'll name it as home.css. Perfect. Let's link it say under CSS we have home.css. Now if you see, I'm keeping main.css as very down a very bottom, and then all the section wise CSS are coming in order. Okay, so since navbar has the first appearance in the viewport, so it is coming very first, just after main.css. Okay, or we can suggest before main.css. That is because we have our set style sheet in main.css, and we don't want anything else to override our main.css. That is why we are keeping it at very bottom. Perfect. So let's write home.css now. First of all, we will style this section. So this section, we have an ID of home for it. Okay, now this is a ID selector. There are class selectors and tag selectors. This section is a tag selector, element selector. Now if you don't know about it, we have discussed it in very detail in our CSS videos, so please go through those videos. I'll give a height of 100 VH plus 5 rem. Now why I'm doing this all of a sudden? Why I'm not giving a straightforward height? It is because if you see, we have our navbar.css, correct? In our navbar.css, basically header is the container for the navbar. Its height is 5 rem, and now I'm giving the height to our home. If I give it 100 VH, then what will happen? 100 VH means whatever viewport you are seeing right now, that is called 100 VH. Okay, so in this total viewport, this header is also included, so I have to subtract that header, or else I'll have to give extra space for my home section, so that this header don't overlap with that in initial stages. Okay, so this is how, because see, our home section is starting from at very top. Perfect. So I'll give it 100 VH plus 5 rem extra, that is because the 5 rem space is already occupied by that header, and give it a position of relative. Okay, we'll simultaneously see if any changes are there. Okay, let me open it side by side. Perfect. So now the container will change the container inside it. Although we have a container styling set in main.css, if you see, so we have given width and height to the container, and here we'll do what? We'll give specialized styles based on the particular section we are working on. Okay, so for this container, I'll give a background image. Okay, so basically background image, I'll say URL, then I have to pass the exact path. So I think it's in asset folder. Inside assets, I think banner. Yeah, banner 1.jpg. See, so this is our background image is coming, but it's not properly placed, so we'll place it properly. Let's say background size, cover, and then we'll say display flex. Okay, so you can't see the whole background image right now, just because this screen size is small. So if I just enlarge it, be able to see the image. Okay, because we're not making it responsive as of now. We're just focusing on building it. Once it will be good enough and it will complete, we'll make it responsive as well, so that a better user experience will be on either devices, laptop, desktop, or mobile phones. Perfect. So yeah, we'll do what? We'll give a display flex. We'll say align items center, justify content center. Okay, so see, this fruit and vegetables and about us came at this very center. Previously it was on the top left corner. Next, we'll give this text box a style. So we'll select it. So we'll say under homes section there is a container, under that there is a text box class. Select that text box, give it a width of 50%. You know what, let me open it side by side. Yeah, so give it a width of 50%, padding maybe 5 rem. Now you can't see exact difference right now, but you will see if I'll just give a background color to red. So see, if I don't give padding, see, this is how it will look. If I give a padding of 5 rem from each direction, top, left, bottom, right, so 5 rem from here, 5 rem from this direction, 5 from this, 5 from this, so it will have a bigger space. Okay, so remove this red background. Next, we have a paragraph tag inside our text box, right? Yeah, so we'll style now this one. So we'll again say under home container there is this text box. Under this text box we have a paragraph tag. Sorry, under this text box we have a paragraph tag. So we'll start it, will say with 50%, sorry, we'll say 2.5 rem, of course, and font width will give will give 600, kind of a bold looking thing. Perfect. Then we'll do font size as 7 rem. 7 rem. Okay, a little bigger. Font weight we already give. Okay, now we'll give a color. Which color should we use? We can use the green one, as there is with our example it is green. So, and we'll give a stroke, okay, so that it will look cool. We will give a WebKit text stroke 2 pixels maybe, and a black one. So we have a black variable, I think. Perfect, looking cool. Okay. Okay, now this button we have to style. So what I'll do, I'll not style the I'll not write the styles for this button in the home.css. Rather I'll write it in the main.css, because buttons will have everywhere in this. So see, here we have a button, then here we have a button, okay, then again here you have a button. So I'll write this button in main.css, so that we can inherit this button style throughout our application. Perfect. One more thing, this fruits and vegetable coming at this edge, but here it is coming in this center. Let me see what we can do. Okay, but first let write the button style. Okay, so we'll go to main.css. Here we'll write the button style. Say button give height of 5 rem. Now width, we'll give a little bigger width. Rectangular button 18 rem. Yeah, looking good. Font size maybe 1.5 rem. Font weight bold, maybe we can give 600 or 700, something like that. Color will be simple white color because the background gonna be a blackish one. So background color will give black variant. Okay, cool. But to remove the outline and the border, the default outline and border from the button, so we'll say border none. Border none. Say outline also none. Okay, we'll give a margin top. Why it's having so many typos to the margin top 3 rem. Then we'll say the cursor as pointer, and we'll give a transition as well. Transition maybe 0.2 seconds will be good enough for this button. Linear, and time function will be all. And yeah, now this button is looking cool. But one more thing to add, hover effect, right? So button hover, background color will give variable of black. Okay, now it's looking cool, kind of, but this one has some transparency as well. I think this one also has a transparency, but since it's a white background, okay, now we have to move it further left. Okay, so we have to move it to the left. So for that, I think we have set the container to justify content center. We'll say justify content left. Perfect. So now we have exactly same, but little difference, because in the old one, in the example we have this fruits and vegetable, fruits and this ampersand is coming in the same line, but here ampersand is coming on the next line. This is what the constraint is here, because it's trying to fit this 7 rem thing inside this 2.5 rem width. That is why it is getting word wrapped. Okay, so we'll remove this width from here. Perfect. So now we have fruits and vegetables, just like our example. Cool. Okay, now if we click on about, it won't go anywhere because we don't have any about section implemented yet. But yeah, our home section is done, and it's looking obviously similar to this one, exactly same actually. Okay, I think now we'll wrap this video. If you have any doubts, you can reach out to us in the comment section or our social media handles. The link will be provided in the description. And yeah, that's it. Let's meet in the next one. Till then, keep coding and keep learning.